Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Y'all come on in, hit the like button. Happy Tuesday, kings and queens. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Y'all come on in, hit the like button. Good afternoon, kings and queens. Hey, the flower girl. She says happy Tuesday. I'm going to try to say this one. You, me, NAB, afternoon, Carolyn, everyone. Hey, Queen Patricia. She says, hey, Queen. Hey, Lady Thugger 94. She says, hey, y'all. Hey, Sonia. Sonia says, good afternoon, Carol. Hey, Sherry. Sherry says, happy Tuesday, Queen. Hey, Queen Shanann. She says, hello. I hope I said it right. Hey, Queen Shelly. She says, happy Tuesday, everyone. Mika says, good afternoon. Hey, Blanche. Blanche says, hello, Queen. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Is it Jolanda? I hope I said it right, Queen. She says, happy Tuesday. Hey, 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 everybody. Y'all come on in. Tap the like button. It's free and it don't cost you nothing. And make sure you share the video. Hey, Jazz. She says, happy Tuesday, everybody. Hey, Maria. Maria says, good afternoon. Hey, pretty Pritchett. She says, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Queen. Hey, Queen Darcel. She says, good afternoon. I'm going to say, is it Lachey? I'm going to say Lachey. Hey, Lachey. She says, hey, everybody, I like your curls, Carl. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Shell Bell. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Marianne. Or is it Mario? Happy Tuesday. Patricia, thank you, Queen. Cynthia, thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. Hey, Snoopy, how are you today? Snoopy says, hello, everybody. Hey, Queen Tarika, how are you? She says, happy Tuesday. Latanya says, you must have heard me saying I need a dope phone job. I did. I heard you, Queen. Hey, Queen Angie. She says hi to everyone. Lachey says, yes, ma'am. Laugh out loud. Latonia says, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Cynthia said, hurry, tell us, don't leave us in surprise. Hey, Dusty. Dusty said, hello, Mrs. Carl. How are you? Hey, Cat Star. Cat Star says, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Queen Diva Supreme. She says, happy Tuesday, kings and queens. Follow me back says, happy Tuesday. Cynthia, she says, I need a job. What type of job, Cynthia? Y'all come on in, hit the like button. It's free and it don't cost you nothing. And make sure you share the video. So on tomorrow's live stream, we are giving away another laptop. We gave away a laptop. If you missed us on the live last night, make sure you guys go back, check out that video. We gave away a laptop to King Earl. So we hit 150,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. So thank you, everybody. If you have liked us, shared us, invited your friends, your family members over here, told them about us, posted our videos on your social media platforms. Thank y'all so much. We could not have gotten there without the help of the two chicks with the side hustle, the kings and queens, the family. Is it? I'm gonna say Jay. Hey Jay. Jay says happy Tuesday, everyone. Hey Queen Adrian, how are you? She says hi, Carl, and hi to everyone. Thank you, Stevens gang. Thank you, Tarika. Thank you, Sherry. Sherry says congratulations. Adrian says congratulations. Thank y'all so much. But we could not have gotten there, of course, without the family. You guys sharing us and telling your friends and family members about us. So If you want to participate in the giveaways are free. All that we ask is that you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the videos, leave us a comment, and interact with us on the live streams. Cynthia says, right now, anything that is legal. So, Queen, let me ask, are you a beginner? Is this like your first time working from home? If so, I do have a list of beginner-friendly jobs. Hang on. Some of these jobs, they don't require interviews. Some of them do. It just depends on the company. Some of them are the 1099, work when you want, and some of them might require a set schedule. Hey, Tammy. Tammy says, good afternoon. Maria has been looking for a long time. I need a job and laptop for school and work. So, Queen, we have dropped a live stream video the other day where we talked about 25 companies that do provide equipment. So if you are looking for those types of companies, take a look at this video here in the chat. If you want to look at the jobs that do provide equipment, here is the list in the chat. So if anybody else here is looking for equipment provided companies, take a look at the list. I just put it in the chat. Hey, 53 Diva, thank you. Mario, so you don't sign up for it. We just have to see you. You have to interact with us on the live stream, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and leave us comments in the comment section under the videos. Lady Thug says, I need a job too, like yesterday. Bills, and more bills. So, Lady Thugger, let me ask, are you new to working from home, Queen? Let me know in the chat. Hey, Anio. Anio says, congrats on the 150. Missed the live last night. Just got home. You did some mystery shops, Queen. All right now. Congratulations, Anio. Anio says she just got home from doing some mystery shops. So, if you have been applying to jobs, and it can be hard because a lot of people now want to work from home. A lot of the companies, I don't know if you guys have been watching the social media platforms, but there are so many companies recently that have laid off people. Like, I mean, they just laying off like crazy, seems like. So if you have been applying to companies, putting in application after application, and nothing seems to be working, look at Tangi's live stream resume videos. I would say start there. And while you're working on getting that resume together, be like some of the other queens that we have on these live streams that bring in income off of the side gigs and the side hustles. Queen Anio here, she's one of our newest queens. She's been on here recently. I don't know how long, but she'll let me know in the comments. But this queen is starting to get those eggs in the basket, and those eggs are paying off. So start with some of the side gigs and the side hustles, the gaming apps, the survey sites, the mystery shop sites, the task-based sites. We got a lot of people here, guys. If you missed the live from yesterday, if you missed the lives from last week, take some time out. Go back. Watch some of those live streams. I don't know if the queens will be in here on this live stream because, of course, I don't really do live streams this early in the daytime. But if they are, they may be here. I don't know. But if they're not here, go back. Look at some of those live stream videos. See what the other people that come on these streams, the kings and the queens, see what they are doing. Jot some of those companies down, research those companies, and then start signing up to those companies, because the good thing about the side gigs and the side hustles, the mystery shop sites, the task-based sites, you don't have to jump through all those hoops like with the resumes, the interviews, the assessments. These you can just literally sign up, check your email. Maybe you have to confirm your email, and then you can just start. So if you are looking for side gigs and side hustles, put that in the chat as well. Now, if you are a beginner, I do have a beginner-friendly remote job list. There are 30 companies on here. Now, these companies, they don't hire everywhere. So first check to see if they hire in your state before you apply for the job. Check that first, because I would hate for you guys to go on there, apply, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh, they don't hire in my state. So make sure you guys check that first. Is it Maika? She says, I'm in Maryland, definitely need a remote job. Queen, if you are new, take a look at the link that I just dropped in the chat, or let me know what you're looking for. Hey, Nikki. Nikki says, good afternoon. Hey, Queen Raslin. Happy New Year, Queen. Long time no see. She says, Carl and chat, liked and shared. Thank you. Jalen says, I'm beginner friendly, Queen. Help me out. So look at the link, Queen, in the chat and go through those companies. But again, make sure that they hire in your state before you apply. She said, we are family. I got all my family with me. I prefer 1099 non-phone, high paying. I'm not picky though. So Queen, we have been dropping a lot of non-phone on this channel. So search this channel. Also go to our second channel, Two Chicks with the Side Hustle 2.0. I did drop a non-phone over there a couple of days ago. The company is paying 18 to 21 an hour. You don't need experience. You are processing tax documents. Very easy one. Now, I will say this, it is a temporary position, but you never know. Sometimes the positions will start out temporary and they could go into a permanent one. So you just never know. So make sure you go over to, and I'm going to put the link here so you don't have to go scramble and look for it. Go over to the 2.0 channel. Search this one first because we do have a lot of non-phone here, and then go over to that one. Nikki says, I need a job. Hang on, Nikki. I'm looking for side hustles and side gigs as well. Anything helps. Okay, Queen. My screen jumped, y'all. Hang on, I gotta scroll back up. So Nikki says, I need a job like yesterday. I'm a beginner. I've been struggling to find a job for over a year. What state are you in, Queen? Tarika said, looking for a quick non-phone AI, something like Outlier. Check our channel, Queen Tarika. Chink, what are you looking for? I see same here, but are you a beginner? Angie, she says, thank you, no problem. Adrian, look, she says, like and share. Thank you for the daytime live. You welcome, Queen. Jazz, looking for non-phone. Search our channel. We got a lot of non-phone posted, a whole lot. Jalen says, I've been looking for mystery shops, but none in Mississippi in my area. Which companies, Jalen? Because we got a lot of companies that have mystery shops. Look at this one here. Look at Ellis. If you have not tried Ellis, take a look at Ellis. This is the apartment mystery shop company. Look at that one. And if you are closer to another state and you don't mind driving, see what they have in the next state over or the next city. Change the zip code. Darcel says, OMG, I have questions about Perplexity. I was on the waiting list, then said couldn't ID me. I don't really know about that one, Darcel. Somebody, is it Perplexity or is it Prolific? It sounds like it's Prolific. Maybe typo. Let me know, Queen. Growing good hair. Hey, Queen. She says, hi, Queen. Sis, are you still giving away laptops? Yep. Gave away one last night. And we're giving away another one tomorrow. So you don't sign up for them, Queen. We just pick people at random, but we do have to see you. Subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment in the comment section under the video and interact with us on the live streams. So we don't just give them away because people are asking for them. That's not how we do it. We have to actually see you guys on our streams, in our comments, and we got so many people that are dedicated. They're in these live streams. They're under the videos in the comment section. So we don't just give them away because we do have people that'll come on here and say, I need a laptop. Can you give me a laptop? Nope, I cannot. That's not how we do it. Anastasia, hey, I'm new and really want a remote job. Customer service. Anastasia, thank you. What type, Queen? If you are a beginner, take a look at the beginner friendly. Hey, Polo Lonnie. Going good has sign up for remote transcription and writing jobs. Thank you, Queen. She says hi to everyone. Hey, Leonica. She says, hey, Kara, happy Tuesday. Liked and shared. And hey to everybody in the chat. Soar hi. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Angie. Thank you. Cynthia said, what are the best three? I got a million different gang apps downloaded. I figured out what job I want. I want the HR administrator, charge a government executive. I ain't seen that one, Queen. That one I have not seen. Not saying that they don't have it. Somebody may have that job, but I've never seen that one. I have seen like HR positions, but not like government executive, legislative, and judicial branches. No, I have not. Now, if there's a certain company that you're interested in working for, go to their careers page and type in remote or virtual or work from home and see what comes up. Hey, Carla. So you want the side hustles? Okay. Nikki, you in Oklahoma. So Oklahoma, not a hard to find remote job state. Chin, you want the non-phone side hustle. So we got a lot of non-phone posted here on the channel. If y'all give me a second, I'll put the links here in the chat because we got a lot of them though. We got a lot, and I know a lot of people want non-phone. Latonya says, I need a no phone, not a beginner, but I live in the state of Rhode Island. I want to say most of the companies do hire in Rhode Island. From what I've seen, the hard to find states are California, New York, New Jersey. Illinois is sometimes they become that way with certain companies. Washington, that's a hard to find state. And every now and again, I'll see Connecticut and Ohio. But the main ones, California, New York, New Jersey, Washington, those four are the main four where it is hard to find a remote job. But the other states, no. Like Mississippi, no. Oklahoma, no. Now, you don't have to live and work in the same states that the companies are located in. So if you were trying to find a remote job in Mississippi because you live in Mississippi, 9 times out of 10, Queen, you probably won't find it. Like Tan and myself, we have a contract with Cambly. Cambly is all the way in California. We don't live in California. We've never lived in California. So again, if you are in a state and you're actually looking for a remote job in your state, 9 times out of 10, you probably will not find it in your state. Not saying that no company is hiring in your state, but you probably just won't find it in your state. But Mississippi, Rhode Island, Oklahoma, I think I saw Texas in here. Those are not hard to find states. Now, I do have a list of side gigs and side hustles. These are all non-phone. So y'all check those out. Now, everything is on that list. A little bit of survey sites, gaming sites, and get paid to test product sites. Also, focus group sites are on that list. Now, I know some of y'all been screaming and hollering, non-phone, I want a non-phone. Carl, where are the non-phone jobs? Give me a second. Let me go pull some links, and I'll put them here in the chat. And again, if you are new and you have been applying for remote jobs, don't get discouraged if you have not heard back from anybody, because you got to think it's you versus 1,000 people, and it may be 1,000 people applying for the same job. So get you some side gigs and some side hustles. I got another list of side gigs and side hustles. Y'all take a look at this list. Hey, Shadow. Shadow says, do you have any beginner-friendly positions that accept citizens who are outside? What type, Queen? Let me know. Cynthia said we are close to Alabama and Louisiana. Yeah, Cynthia, look at some of the mystery shop sites, and what you can do, like if you go on and you put in Mississippi and you just don't see any in your area, contact your scheduler. The schedulers are your best friends. Contact them. Hey girl, I live in Mississippi, but do you have any in Alabama? And then let them know what cities you are close to in Alabama and Louisiana, and they will go in their database and they'll search for the ones that are in those areas for you. That way you don't have to do it. But I do have another list of non-phone, not non-phone, mystery shop. I got another list of mystery shop companies. I'm going to drop it here in the chat. For those of you that are looking for mystery shop sites, we got several queens that come on these live streams, and you can go back and look at some of the previous videos, and you guys will see how these queens are making thousands of dollars just off of mystery shop sites. Just to go in the store, might have to take a picture, might have to record something, might have to count something, might have to purchase a food item. Mystery shop can really be anything. You may have to go into a restaurant and take a picture of the restaurant. You may have to go to McDonald's and they may say go and order a sausage McMuffin, egg McMuffin, and an orange juice. So you will capture how the customer service is. That'll be the first thing. They'll say take a picture of the receipt. They'll reimburse you and pay you for that actual shop. Friend of mine works for this company here. I'll put it in the chat. And on a good month, she can bring in an extra $1,000+ Slow month, she may get around $500, $600, $700. But just off of this one company, she can earn $1,000. So I'm gonna put the company here, and this is all from fast food shops, just going to different restaurants. So Cynthia, look at that one, and if anybody else here is interested, take a look at Market Force. Gig Spot is another one. We got a lot of people here that come on these live streams that make good money off of Gig Spot. Gig Spot, they have the telephone mystery shops, don't have to leave the house. They have the web shops, you don't have to leave the house. They have what they call the audit shops. Now, the audit shops, this is where you go into a Burlington, or you may have to go into a Ross, the retail stores. They will tell you to count the t-shirts, count to 100. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to go in there and ask for no manager, no sales associate. You just go into the store, because again, you're incognito. You don't want them to know that you're mystery shopping, and you simply walk up to the rounder and you count those t-shirts. That's the shop. That's it. That's all you got to do. And then they'll pay you $20, $25, $30 just to do that. So I'm going to put Gig Spot in here, and none of these require resumes, interviews. You don't have to jump through hoops for these. You just literally sign up to the sites. Tarika, you welcome, Queen. Freelance, does it help me? I mean, you can use them if you want to. Carlina, hey. Lo says, thank you for all your help. You're one of the only channels that stay on top of who's hiring. Thank you. We try to. It's hard though sometimes, Lo. It is hard. Thank you, Lachey. She says, thank you for helping so many people. You're welcome. Cynthia says, what part? She's in Biloxi. Oh, I love Biloxi. Latricia says, new here. Do you have anything in Cleveland? What type of job, Queen? Yep, and the companies do hire in Cleveland. Hey, Earl. Earl was the laptop winner last night. He said, peace, fam. Now Earl is a king, everybody. This king here has 18. I think he got 18 side gigs and side hustles. And Earl's tip for everyone is to at least get 12 eggs in the basket. Hey, sad girl. She says, hi, congrats. Thank you. Thank you, Lo. Lo, you from New Mexico? Cynthia just kidding. I want to make some changes in the oh, okay. Jarquavius, hello. How does non-phone work? So you're not talking on the phone, Jarquavius. That's how it works. You're not like physically on the phone talking to customers. So are you looking for non-phone? Okay, I'm gonna crank them out in a second. I'm sure there are, Chin. Missouri, not a hard to find state. Earl says the non-phone jobs, you can be training, doing surveys, mystery shops, doing recordings of products in a store. Thank you, Earl. Hey, Sasha. She says, hello, all shouting out from Cali. All right, girl. Welcome. Earn Better is one, Low. A lot of our queens use the Earn Better, and I'll put it here in the chat. I think it's an app. I've never used it, but several people have. Thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia's letting you guys know that Carnival is hiring. Florida, Georgia, Texas, North Carolina. Earl says correction side hustles. Hey, Danny. Danny, you watching from Cali? Hey, Forthorn. She says, hello, Kerr. Happy Tuesday. And hey to the chat. Hey, Angel. Angel says, thanks, Queens, Carol, and Tan, for y'all. Do for the community. Thank you. But we couldn't have gotten there, Queen, without you guys. Cynthia says, I only do photos of web mystery shots. I cannot do in person due to medical. Do Gig Spot, Queen. They have the telephone and the web. So the web shops is just like going to Walmart. They may say, go to walmart.com, go find this product and put this product in your cart as if you're going to check out, but you are not actually checking out. So those are easy as well. And they have those on the Gig Spot. Again, Gig Spot has the telephone and the web shop. So if you don't want to leave the house, you can still do mystery shop from home. So there's the link right there. Shadow says, I'm flexible, could be HR position, quality analyst, data entry. I've tried working at a call center before, but my voice couldn't handle talking 8 hours. I understand. Low Earn Better. And I typed it in the chat. Shadow. I just looked at an HR job. And I think I deleted. I think I looked at it and I took it down off my browser. It was temporary. Let me see if I can pull it back up. Yep. I looked at it right before I popped on here. I said, oh, okay, HR. Somebody may be interested in this one. And then I deleted it. I think I saved it, though. Let me see. And again, if you are new here, welcome to the live stream. I didn't even do no intro or nothing. I just jumped over and started talking. Welcome to the live stream. I am Carol Tan, is my business partner. Together, we are two chicks with the side hustle. And on this channel, we talk about work from home jobs, side gigs, side hustles. In between, we do have a lot of kings and queens that do a lot of the side gigs and the side hustles. And we tell you guys, research the companies. If you are on like these other platforms, FB, TT, and just maybe over here also, or if you're looking at jobs on Indeed, LinkedIn, and some of those types of platforms, always do your research first. There are a lot of scammers out there trying to take advantage of you good people. So anything you see, if it's on FB and they're saying to DM me, big red flag, run fast. If it's somebody that you may have your resume on Indeed and somebody emails you and say, hey, we want to offer you a job, but we got to send you this check to get the equipment, big red flag, delete and run. Real companies do not send checks out to nobody. They send you the equipment up front. You do not have to go and purchase the equipment and then send them the rest of the money back. That's not how they operate. Real companies do not be on FB saying DM me, I'm the recruiter for X, Y, and Z. But a lot of them are smart and they will use the companies, the real companies, they're using their names. So my suggestion is, if you see that and you are a little skeptical, like, okay, I'm in this Facebook group, this person is saying to DM me, la, 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 run. Do not DM nobody. Go to the company's website, call them. Hey, does Monica work there? She's on Facebook saying she's the recruiter for you guys, and I need to know. So just be mindful, people, and just be careful when it comes to these remote jobs. Queen Shadow, take a look at that HR. It's a temporary job, though, but I did put it in here anyway. Cynthia, you used to do the in-person. Okay. Stephanie, hey, Kurt, I have been missing in action. Have been a lot going on. Just got 2K plumbing work done. Oh, ouch. Ouch, Stephanie. Welcome back, Queen. Hey, Carla. No problem, Lo. Is it Rochelle? Rochelle says, hey, how are you doing today? I am great, Queen. How are you? Carla says, hey, sis, Leonica, Stephanie, and Cynthia. Stephanie says, hey. I am great, Rochelle. How are you, Queen? Rochelle says, sticking beside you, and congrats to yesterday's winner. That was Earl, honey. Earl, we gonna send it to you, King. I saw your email this morning. Shadow says, thank you for taking the time to respond. Appreciate you and your channel so much for informing us and helping us begin our remote job journeys. I see we got a lot of new people in here. Hey, new people. Chris, you from Chi-Town? That's where Tan from. He says, hello to everybody. Silas, you from Vegas, Queen? Vegas, not a hard to find state. The hard to find states, again, California, New York, New Jersey, Washington, Illinois, Connecticut, sometimes. Cynthia says, look at Shift Off. They have some opportunities. And I think Shift Off hires everywhere. I think there's one company that will hire you guys. I'm going to go get the link for them. But there's one company that hires, I think they hire everywhere, I want to say. Shift Off is a good one because you can pick and choose your own hours and you only have to do a one-way interview. So you're on the screen like how I'm on the screen, but there's no recruiter on the screen with you. And I think you have to read like one question, I want to say. Answer one question, read and answer one question. So y'all take a look at shift off. This one, you can pick and choose your own hours. Taz says, I forgot what's the name of the Mr. Shop Company website. 15 an hour. 15 an hour? I don't know. I don't know, Queen. Or are you saying you're looking for a job that pays 15 an hour? I'm thinking that's what you're saying. Clarify that for me, Queen. Hey, Katarina, did I say it right? She says, hello, everyone. Hey. Carlina says, Taz, which app? Shadow says, excellent tip, financial success. Hey, Queen. She says, hello to everyone. She said, you guys told us this a while back. Girl, you know I can't remember. She said, a side hustle, another mystery shopper. Oh, I don't know. And you can't remember who the company was? Because I sure can't. Do you know how many companies I look at on a day-to-day basis? I don't remember, Queen. And the main ones I know we talk about are like Gig Spot, Ellis, Presto. Was it Presto? Presto is another good one. Presto, this one, they have the Insta shops. Now, we did have a queen. She was getting like a couple of hundred a day off of Presto Shopper. Was it Presto Shopper, Queen? I don't know. Let me know. And I'm coming on the non-phone. I know y'all probably like, where the non-phone job? She said she was gonna post them here. She ain't posted nothing. I am coming on them. Thank y'all so much for your patience. And if you are new here, again, welcome to the channel. If you are a beginner and you need a beginner-friendly company, I have a list of them, but you have to let me know in the comment section. You can just type new or beginner and I will drop them here. Now, I did a video 4 days ago, company suitability healthcare. If you just need something like right now, you can't wait, you got to have something. This is a good one. They are not doing interviews and they are looking for 500 people. And they are on the beginner friendly list because I think you need like 6 months of some type of customer service experience. Does not matter who. If you worked at McDonald's, if you used to do hair, you used to do nails, if you were a janitor, bus driver, a cook at a restaurant, you got some type of customer service experience. Agility is number 24. So y'all take a look at number 24. They need 500 people. They are state specific and they do provide equipment and they pay weekly. So look at number 24, everybody. I think they pay like 14, 15, something like that, starting pay. But I think they do pay like bonuses also. Non-phone. I'm coming, y'all. I got to look. I got to go dig for them because we got a lot of them posted here. If you are looking for part-time, let me know that also in the chat. Now, a lot of these non-phone are actually part-time. Some of them might be full-time, but I want to say the majority of them are part-time. Part-time, work when you want type of companies. So pay attention to the chat. I'm going to start dropping the non-phone. Cynthia says, stay away from Telegram. Anyone who wants your info, and if a job pays a huge salary, if I see them on LinkedIn, I will look up the company and see if that person works there. That's a good tip, everybody. Stay away from Google Hangouts. Stay away from Signal app, the WhatsApp, the Telegram app, the Facebook Messenger. Those are 100% scams. If it say data entry, $50 an hour, you better run. If it say, oh, you can get hired today and we're going to switch you over to the hiring manager and you ain't filled out not one application, run. Don't send them folks your information. Don't do it. If they saying, oh girl, I'm gonna send you this check, it's $3,000. I need you to go purchase that MacBook and keep the MacBook and send the rest of the money back to us. Real companies, again, ladies and gentlemen, do not send checks up front. They don't even know you. Why am I giving you my money? Make it make sense. Why am I going to give you a check? I don't even know you from a can of paint. Why would I send you a check? You ain't done no work for me. Why am I trust to give you my money up front? We didn't have people to file for it. So I'm trying to stop y'all in y'all tracks because they know that people are now getting desperate for a work from home job. They know this. So don't let them play on you like that. Don't be so gullible to where, oh, well, she said I can get this job today, but I got to pay $20 for her to do my assessment. I don't even trust that. I don't trust the people doing assessments. Somebody was inboxing me and saying that they paid somebody some money to do their assessment, and the girl took her money and blocked her on FB. So I don't trust none of those people on FB that's doing those assessments. And you got to think about it. I worked from home since 2006. So we didn't work for a lot of companies. Even if they do pay, or even if you do pay for that assessment and they take that assessment and you get the job and you get in training, but guess what? It might be another assessment that they don't know about. They'll do this. They will do this because y'all got to be smart here. You think these companies don't know that these people are charging for these assessments? Of course they know. They're on Facebook. They're on social media. They got recruiters that you guys don't know who the recruiters are. I know some of the recruiters, but y'all may not know who the recruiters are. You may not even know who the owners of these companies are. So you pay somebody $20, $30. They take your assessment. And then you get in, yay, kudos, you got the job where you're in training. And then once the training is over, here comes another assessment. Here comes another interview. Here comes another typing test. I'm just saying, people, don't be so gullible to give people your money. And these people don't even have credentials. Did you do your homework before you hand it over? Because I'm not going to hand over my money. Did you do your homework on these people before you just hand it over that 15, that 20, that 30, that 40, that 50, that $60? It is a job looking for a job. I have a problem with that because people don't have money to give people for their assessments. Do your own research, take your own assessments. You'll feel better because that way you'll know if the assessment pertains to the job. Then you'll know, okay, well, I did that. I passed the assessment. I can go straight to the job, do the training. Now here comes another assessment. I got this. Do your own assessments. Don't waste your time and your money on people that say that they're going to do your assessment or take your assessment for you. And we've had people, the offers got rescinded because the IP addresses, they didn't match up. You filled out the application, you live in Alabama. The person that did and took your assessment, they live in Michigan. When they logged into the company's system, the IP, it pinged. Some of y'all don't know that. That's their tech stuff that they probably don't even know. But that's the tech stuff. Tan knows it because she's been in tech over 20 years. And I kind of know it too because, of course, Tan's my friend. So she done told me about it. But the IP addresses, they didn't add up. So just be mindful when it comes to the assessment, when it comes to the jobs. Don't be so quick to give people your personal information. And I've had several people to contact me and say, hey, I fell for somebody on Facebook. I gave them my driver's license, my social, my this, my that. At that point, I cannot help you. But if you come in the live and say, hey, Carl, hey, Tan, I ran into this company. I don't know if they're a scam. Have y'all heard of them? I couldn't find anything about them. Then at that point, I can help because you've not given them your information. But once you give them your information, I can't help you. I cannot help you. So that's why I tell people, do your homework. Go on Reddit. Reddit is a good source. Go on one of the work from home forums over there. Search for the position. If you don't see it, type the question in there. Somebody's going to do research and help you out. Go to Google the company. Even if the company does come up and you see the company on Google, call them. Hey, I've been talking to Monica. Is she the HR recruiter for your company? And the companies don't mind telling you guys, nope, she does not work here. That is a scam. Stay far away. They don't want to be tied to these scammers. They don't. Some of them have it on the website. It'll say, if somebody emails you, if it comes from this email, that is not us, because they're hip. I'm telling y'all, these people know what these folks are doing. They are getting hip because they don't want to be involved with a scammer. They're not here. A real company is not here to scam you. They are looking for legit people to work for their company. You're representing their brand, so of course they don't want to be tied up, with a scammer. So just be mindful of that, kings and queens. If you have questions about a company, come to the live streams, ask here in the chat, and we'll try to do our best to help you as much as we possibly can. We also had a young lady. She came on our chat. This was, I want to say, back in the summertime, and it was the shipping the packages. That's like one of the oldest scams, but I guess the scam has come back around again. I don't know where she got the job from, but she was saying that they wanted her to accept the package, put a different label on it, and then reship it someplace else. Do not do that. 9 times out of 10, those packages have been bought off of a stolen credit card. When the FBI come get the tracing and seeing, okay, it was bought here, it was shipped to this address, you don't need to be involved in that, because they're going to show up at your house. Same thing with those checks and going to the bank and thinking that, oh, this is a legit check and I'm finna take it to the bank. I'm finna Nope, don't do that, because they're going to put them cuffs on you. The person that's behind that scam or those scams, they live overseas somewhere. They'll never get caught. They're going to take you to the big house. So just be mindful, everybody, when it comes to the jobs. Research. Call. If you have to call. I got a friend, she'll call. I don't care what company. If I even tell her, hey girl, such and such hiring, she's going to go to Google. She's going to get the phone number. She's going to call. She's going to call. She's not going to take my word for it, which I can't blame her, because there's so many scams out there. So don't take our word. Do research. Call the companies if you have to. Hey, Regina, you from NYC? Welcome in, Queen. Rochelle says, I am good. Do you have any 1099? We got plenty, Queen. Hey, the relaxation station. Hey, knitting crochet. Oh, outlier. Okay. Rochelle says, I got laid off my job. Oh, no, Queen. Sorry to hear that. Well, you'll get something else. Thank you, the relaxation station. Hey, 038. You're welcome. Salsa, you're welcome. Cynthia's letting you guys know what shift off what they have. Hey, Pretty Patra. She says, hello, Carla. Everyone liked and shared. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Queen, for joining. Oh, Jay something. And it was Mystery Shop. Was it the one where you have to take the pictures, Queen? If it was that one is not Mystery Shop. If that's the one, I think that's the one you might be talking about. But if it was that one, it's not a Mystery Shop company. Those are what they call the field inspections. Was it the field inspection, Queen? Let me know in the chat. You knew? Welcome. Shaquita, she says she is new. Taya says like field agent, but an actual website. I'm thinking y'all talking about the field inspection. That's what I think, but I could be wrong, but y'all let me know. But that's what I think she's referring to. So again, if you are new and you want to work from home, look at the beginner friendly. And if you need something quick, look at the beginner friendly. Very fast. The first company on here, they are hiring very fast. Alorica. Now, Alorica is a W-2. They might have some contract positions. I don't really know, but I know they became a W-2 company. Tan and myself, we used to work for Alorica, but it was called West at Home when we started. And then I think they merged or they bought West at Home and they changed the name to Alorica. Alorica does provide equipment. They are beginner. Live Ops, I worked for Live Ops like 4 or 5 times. And that's a good one. That was my second work from home company job. Next Rep, they have good clients on Next Rep. They wouldn't hire me, but they might hire you. They have like Teladoc. I think Teladoc is like one of their top clients. They are number 4 on the list. Working Solutions, guys, Working Solutions, they are on a hiring spree. They have the TurboTax client. Omni, I think they have the TurboTax client as well. They are hiring like ASAP. Omni, Working Solutions, no interview. Next Rep, I think their interview is like somewhere around 15, 20 minutes. It's not hard. It's not a hard interview. Very fast. I think it depends on the client. They'll do interviews and sometimes they won't do interviews. So that one is, I guess it's kind of iffy when it comes to the interviews, because some people have said they had to do an interview. Some people have stated that they did not have to do an interview. Broadpath, they are a quick hire company. A lot of people mixed reviews about this one because you do have to be on camera your entire shift. So if you just can't deal with that camera and folks watching and looking at you, skip Broadpath. But if you're okay with it, they do hire fast. I think they pay weekly. They do provide some equipment. They are on this list also. Suitability, they're looking for 500 agents. Direct Interactions, number 19 on here. I think they hire full and part-time. Direct Interactions. They've been around for years. So y'all be sure, again, if you are a beginner, look at these beginner-friendly jobs. Some of them you can work whenever, some you cannot. Oh, you're welcome, Moonlight. Anastasia, look in the chat now, Queen. Cynthia says shift off, you got to pay for your background is 40. Oh, okay. The group, Queen, we created a new one. With Tan created a new one. I'll put it here in the chat. I gotta go find it though. So give me a second, but I'm gonna put it here in the chat. It is called Kiss the Cubicle Goodbye Remote Education. So it's in the chat now, Queen. Hey, Ayana, how are you, Queen? She says, hey, Miss Carr, Pretty Patrick, you want a non-phone? Okay, Queen. Cricket says new and beginner friendly with equipment provided. So we did post equipment provided companies, Cricket, and I'm going to drop the link here. So on this link, there are 25 equipment provided companies. And I got another video I'm going to put out. I may do it tomorrow. Or we may do it live tomorrow. Let me see. Where I do have, I think it's 6 or 7 beginner friendly that I found that provide equipment. But this is a list of them, Queen. Take a look at this list. And anybody else here is looking for equipment provided companies, take a look at this list here. Thank you, Ayana. MB, you're a beginner. Goddess, hey, Queen. She says 1,000% scam. Blue Sky says, thanks for all the info. 2 chicks in chat. You welcome. Young says, I have an account with Shift Out, but I do not meet the system. What? They got some requirements. What's the requirements, Young? Cynthia says, if someone sends you a MO in the mail and you try to cash it, the bank will charge you. Yep, just have to be careful. Tangent in her, y'all. She tripping. She said, do not pay people who have shaken a basket of fries. It meant Girl, you so funny. Cynthia said 2013 for me, we have been fake 100 bills going around over here. I don't answer anyone who just signs it recruiter, never pay for a job. Yep, you right. She said, these folks are slick. They asking for, girl, not in the Bitcoin. Chris says, I got a job at Very Fast, need another part-time. Chris, look at the beginner friendly. And I did a part-time video yesterday on here on the channel. I think it's 5 on that video. Girl, that is crazy. Bitcoin. They come up with something new, I swear, every day. I swear they do. Carlina, she says, Chris, is it part-time? She says, congrats. Goddess says, that sounds like handling the birds. Oh, that's so funny. Tim says, exactly what I posted, laugh out loud about the bank. Pretty Patrick said, yep, scam. Carlina, yep, Very Fast is part-time. Earl says he was offered a job. Response through WhatsApp. They sent a check to me to pay for in-home office equipment. They kept pressing me to cash that check. I checked the issuing bank of the check. I was told it was a scam. So y'all see that right there. Thank you, Earl, for sharing your story. Cynthia said, Clickworker usually has some branded surveys. Good site. Yeah. I didn't know they had the branded surveys on there. I know they had surveys, but I didn't know they were branded. Stephanie says, congrats to you, Rochelle says, okay, thank you. Goddess says, I work for Western Home. I work on the home shopping network. Yeah, okay, girl. So you was doing HSN, and Tan and myself, we was doing Shop NBC. I like doing Shop NBC. I did Shop NBC. I did the Flower Company. I did Virgin Mobile, and it was somebody else I did. I think it was GE, the GE project. Tim says, I think they want you on camera. So with TurboTax, it depends on the customer. If the customer wants to do it on video, if they have questions, then of course at that point you will have to turn on the video, the camera. But other than that, it'll just be phone calls. It's up to the customer though. Carlina says, oh, I remember Old West. Old school. Yeah, that was my first work at home job. Pretty Patrick says, you're right. It's a job looking for a job. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And the competition, it is extremely high now because every time you cut on social media, somebody's laying off. Some major corporation company are laying people off like crazy every time. I saw today somebody said that they worked at Target and that they were cutting their hours. I guess because people are not frequenting Target anymore. Chris says, thank you, Carlina. Yes, they have different training times. Hey, Lady Empress. She says, good afternoon, Carolyn. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Congrats on 150,000. Thank you, ladies, for being a positive inspiration in this community. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. Giovanna says, good afternoon. Hey, Queen. How's it going? The relaxation. Hey, y'all did my first mystery shop. All right, girl. Yesterday. She says, I was so proud of myself. Congratulations. And how long did it take, Queen? Chris, look at the beginner friendly. I did a part-time video on the channel yesterday. Okay. Yeah, Pretty Patrick, that stuff in the envelopes. Now, Tan did the stuff in the envelopes, but it was an actual company. She did it like way before I think like remote jobs had even come out. I think she did it like back in high school or right when she got out of high school, but she said it was an actual company in her area in Chicago, and she had to actually physically go to the company, pick up the envelopes and stuff and the whatever they wanted her to put in the envelope. But now, not now, Queen. Stuff in envelopes, nope, scam. Scam. Leonica says, congrats to you, the relaxation station. Taz, was that it? Was it the what I said it was? The field inspection. Hey Angela. She says, well, good afternoon. I didn't receive a notification yesterday, but you got it today. Okay, that's good. I don't know what was going on with yesterday. Maybe because we don't really do lives on Monday. I don't know. I don't know. Joanna said, waiting for the next class with the gig CX marketplace. Okay. Well, congrats, Queen. Carlina says, congrats to all. Cynthia says, the gig CX marketplace pays like $18 an hour, but you have to pay them $3 an hour to work there. So really it's $15. Oh, okay. Nikki says, very high demand for remote jobs. I'm a medical coder and haven't gotten any calls or offers. The side gigs and hustles are helping. All right, Queen. Hopefully you'll get it. But I would suggest, Nikki, maybe go to maybe Cardinal Health, United Health Group. Maybe get another job with the company in the medical field. And when you get the recruiter, when you get to the interview, talk. Hey, y'all got medical coder? You never know. They may have medical coder, but it could be in-house. Sometimes they don't post every single job on the website, but just have to, kind of ask around like, hey, y'all got medical coder? Would I be able to grow with the company? Can I transfer to different jobs? My cousin, she used to work for PNC Bank from home. And they had a lot of non-phone, but the non-phone, they would never, because she would tell me about the job and I'd be like, I don't see that job on here. And she'd be like, nope, they're not going to post it. It's in-house. So a lot of the non-phone jobs with PNC, they would never post. If they did, it'll just be like just one. They'll post like just one, but the rest of them, like the email, the chat, or the ones where you just maybe had to verify some information on the screen but not talk to anybody, all those would be the in-house jobs. So sometimes they may have medical coding or coders, but they could be in-house. I'm pretty sure United Health Group, I'm pretty sure they probably have them. Cardinal Health is another one. American Specialty Healthcare, CareNet Healthcare, Previa Healthcare. It's so many different healthcare companies that hire remote jobs, but again, sometimes they'll keep, I ain't gonna say the good jobs, but the good jobs, they'll keep those in-house. My sister works for a major healthcare company, and she was blessed to find a remote job because actually the job that she has, it really requires her to be on site. But the recruiter was like, well, no, you can stay at home. You can stay at home for this one. Hey, Arthur. Arthur says, good afternoon, Queen Carla, and everyone in the chat. I hope everyone is blessed and well today. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you are as well. Hey, my Wilkerson. She says, good afternoon, Carla, and chat. Like and share. Congrats to Earl. She says, I fell asleep on the live. Not you fell asleep, Queen, last night. Hey, Shani. She says, we in here. The relaxation said, yes, it took me 25 minutes, y'all, and she made $55 off Mystery Shop. All right, girl. And if anybody has any good news that you guys want to share, because we do have a lot of new people here in the chat today. If y'all want to share any good news so that the other kings and queens here can see that you guys make money off of the side gigs and the side hustles. Y'all put it here in the chat if you want to share your wins from the month of December, that's fine also. Pretty Patch says, I worked at Broadpath, right? I didn't like working with the camera. Pay was the good. She says, I got paid every week. Okay, Queen. So do they actually watch you, Pretty Patch, like for the whole shift? Or I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that camera either. I wouldn't like it either. Nikki says, thank you, Miss Carr. Just find a way in the door. She says, great tip. Yep, just find a way in the door, Queen. Because most of them, you can grow with the company. If they like you, they're going to want you to stay. I've had companies to where I had to quit, and they were like, well, if you want to come back, just reach out to me, and you can just come straight back. Playo was one of them. And y'all probably have seen me talk about Playo, the medication reminder company. When I got ready to quit that company, the recruiter, she was so sweet, and she was like, if you ever want to come back, all you have to do is just send me an email, and you can kind of pretty much just pick up where you left off. Earl says Earl, you still eating them ribs from last night. He said he eating and he listening. Shannon says, get the money. Earl says, congrats. Cynthia says, do you have your certification in medical coding? She says, look at AAPC. They have an employment section. Shanda says, is this live? Yes, Queen, I am live. Shannon said, don't have to blow your nose. Laugh out loud. They watching. Yeah, CVS. That's another good company, Queen, to check for the coding. Yeah, that's another good one. It's so many. And believe it or not, Walgreens is one. Walgreens has remote positions. But back when we first started working from home, a lot of the companies that you guys see, that you may see us talk about or other people talk about, they were not remote jobs at first. Walgreens never had remote. CVS never had remote. Amazon, they never had these remote jobs. Even Walmart has, from time to time, they'll post remote jobs. UPS, none of these top companies that you guys see now in 2025, if you saw them in 2024 or 2023, they never offered remote positions. So you guys are very blessed to have these companies now where they offer these remote jobs. It was only a handful back then. Nikki, she says, Cynthia, yes, I'm certified and back in school to earn my RHIT. Okay. Shannon said they have a lot of customer service openings at CVS, but it seems like it's so hard to get in there if you do not have a healthcare background. Really? And I know some of their positions are entry level. I have seen some entry level at CVS. That's crazy there. I didn't know it was hard to get in with CVS. That is wild. Y'all make sure y'all like and share. We are going to bless probably a queen tomorrow. I think one of the queens is going to take this laptop. Earl is a king, and he was blessed last night on the live stream. We made it to 150,000 subscribers. Shannon says, I want the entry level, still struggling. So Shannon, have you ever worked from home before? And sometimes, now this is what I tell people. So let's say if you're trying to go to like some of the top-notch companies, CVS, Amazon, Walmart, Walgreens, or just any of the top-notch companies, and you don't have no type of remote job experience, you never worked from home before, sometimes we have to start at those beginner-friendly companies. I'm not saying you got to stay at VeriFast, Alorica, LiveOps, NextRep, Working Solutions, but starting there will give you that experience, the knowledge, the skills of having that on your resume. So when you go to these other companies, they can do a quick little search and say, okay, well, she worked for VeriFast, she worked for Next Rep, she worked for Colony Brands, she worked for Live Ops. So she does have 6 months. She does have a year of experience. So I always tell people, if you can't get the jobs with the bigger companies, because sometimes they're going to look for that experience. They want to see that on that resume that you have, that work from home experience. And if you don't have it, sometimes they'll bypass your resume. So just in case, start with the beginner friendly. You don't have to stay. Don't have to stay, but just start with a VeriFast, a Lorica, a Live Ops, a Next Rep. Gain the skills, the experience, and then move on to the higher up companies. That's just my tip. Linda, they don't exist, Queen. Those are scams. Earl says, on the road to 2K and beyond. Thank you, Earl. I hope so. We claiming it. We gonna claim it. We are going to claim it. Shannon says, I'm interested in revenue cycle management. Understand that I need to get some ground level experience. Well, see, you understand that you need that. Linda, search our channel, Queen. We do have a lot of data entry videos posted. Queen Angela, if you don't mind sharing, what did you make in the month of December? Queen Angela is a queen. She came over here last year. She does a lot of side gigs and side hustles. And this queen, she makes good money, y'all, just off the side gigs and the side hustles. I think in the month of October, this queen made over $2,000. And she'll let me know if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember. November, I think you made like 17, 18. Let me know, Angela. Shannon says, in business process management as an analyst. Is that what you're working now, Queen? Shanda says, how do I qualify? Subscribe, like, share, comment, and interact with us on the streams. Since that's what I'm trying to do. I have a school certification, but not the state. I hope you feel better, Leonica. Shannon says, oh, that makes sense. Linda says, congrats on 150. I caught a live. Okay, Queen, welcome. Earl telling y'all, get you a dozen of eggs, everybody. Angela says, thanks for the CVS info. I'll check with Walgreens. Yep. Walgreens is another one. Shannon says, I'm laid off. Oh, no. Okay, Queen, you're going to find something. Hey, Shacey, how are you? All right, Earl. So Earl has a testimony, everybody. Now, again, Earl only does side gigs and side hustles. The month of December, this is what the king made. Now, queens, if we got some queens here, let's just say you've been following us. Now, if you haven't and you're new, I get that. I get that part because of the information. It can be overwhelming. But if you have been on these live streams and you have been watching the videos, what you doing? What you doing, Queen? This is a king, $1,100 in the month of December. Congratulations, Earl. Queens, what are y'all doing? Y'all gonna let the king beat y'all? What y'all doing? Y'all better come on, get you some side gigs and some side hustles. I mean, think about it. You sitting there, you looking at Facebook, TT, and all the rest of these platforms, you making them people rich. That phone could be making you some money. I got a list of companies that you guys can do from the phone. These are side gigs and side hustles. So if you need that one, if you need that list, type list in the chat, and I'm going to go and find it and put it here so that you guys can be making some type of income. So the next time you come back on this live, you're going to be up here like Earl telling us your testimony. I'm all for people winning. But y'all let me know. If you sitting at home, you filling out applications and you still are not making any type of income, sometimes we have to pivot. And I get it. If you just need that 9 to 5, that 15, 20, 16, 17, $18 an hour, I do understand that. But I'm going to tell you my little story right quick. Can I tell y'all my story and what happened to me? Okay. Back in 2018, I was working for DoorDash. Everybody knows who DoorDash is. Believe it or not, DoorDash has remote jobs also. I looked at one today from DoorDash. I used to be an order placer. This is when DoorDash had first come out. They had come out, I think, in 2015, and I had worked there for 3 years, 2018, and I was making between $400 and $4,500 a month. Let me say that again, because I know that went over somebody's head. I was making between $4,000 and $4,500 a month from DoorDash. But guess what happened to me, y'all? Anybody take a guess? Some people in here already know the story, but I'm talking to the new people that don't know. I got a nice little email in the month of October that said, your services will be terminated, and they put a date there. Terminated, termed. This was my bacon, bread, biscuits, butter, eggs, pancakes, toast, omelets. This was my everything. And they let me go instantly, just like that. I got a mortgage. I got car insurance. I got several credit cards, a light bill, a water bill. Must I keep going? Internet, cable, telephone bill, insurance. Just like that, it was over. So this is what I tell everybody. So you don't be in my shoes and your back against the wall and you don't know up from down, left from right. And you just sitting there like, what just happened to me? I ain't got no side gig. I ain't got no side hustle. I ain't got nothing left in the cold. Nothing. Still got Mr. Bill coming fast every month. But this is what happened. The good Lord did shine on me. But what I'm saying is, you got that remote job, right? You might just have just that one job. And that may be your biscuits, your eggs, your bread, your butter, your milk, your everything. If that's all you got, Queen and King, that one job, I'm here to tell y'all, it ain't enough. Because at any given time, somebody said Everrise laid off, 100 people? I think I heard 100 or over 100 people. The contract ended with the company. So of course, either they're going to find the people another contract, or if not, they got to go. It happens. It happens. And I'm here to tell y'all, don't just have that one little remote job and you ain't got no side gigs and no side hustles over there in that basket empty, because you thinking that job is solidified. And I'm here to tell you, it's not. It's not. Yeah, it's permanent. What that mean? I done had plenty of permanent jobs, and guess what happened? Ask me, are they still in business? Nope. That does not mean anything. So get you a basket, fill it up with eggs, and don't just get one egg. Get you a ton of eggs. 1 is not enough. 2 really still ain't enough. 3, it's not enough. Be like Earl. Earl has 18. Angela, she probably got about 15 or 20 over there. Leonica, she has a lot. We got some queens in here that do have a lot of side gigs and side hustles. So again, everybody, if you are new here, kings and queens, and I know it's a lot of information that we crank out on the videos, watch the replays. The videos do stay up. If you missed anything I've said here, join us tomorrow. We will be live streaming again. I might do another early live and then come back and do the evening live with Tam. I'll see though. But one egg, everybody, is not enough. One job, one remote job is not enough, because if them contracts end, what they gonna do with you? The contract over. It's ending. It has ended. What do you think the company is going to, if they can't find you another contract, it's a wrap. I've had a brick and mortar to come, the people that own the company, they were not from America, they were from overseas, but they came to the company, sat right here and looked in my face, and they flat out lied to me and everybody else that worked there, kept telling us, oh, we got contracts on the table, we got contracts. We never saw no contracts. Guess what happened, y'all? The contract that we were working for ended, and guess what they did? Here you go, your termination letter. You can go collect unemployment. This was a brick and mortar. So if the brick and mortar can do that, what you think these work from home people can do? I've seen it happen, everybody. I've been working from home since 06. So y'all got to know I have been there, done that, and I have seen a lot of things. We got a lot of stories to tell. But what I'm saying, so that you guys will not be in my shoes, get you multiple streams of income. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, it ain't enough. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're doing prolific, any given time, prolific, it fluctuates. When the students go on break, fall break, spring break, winter break, whenever they take a break, them surveys start to tank. Same thing with cloud research. They do the students as well. Same thing. Outlier. We've seen outlier. When the outlier is good, it's great. It's good. It's awesome. It's on fire. But we've also seen outlier tank. So if you got prolific, you got outlier, let's just say you got another company, and those are your 3 side hustles. But if prolific go down and you go to outlier ain't got no project, and you go to somebody else and they ain't got nothing, that's all you got is them 3. So I'm telling y'all, I done been there, done seen it, done it. It has happened to me. So you got to be prepared at any given time. If the companies go down, if the side hustles go down, that is why you guys will hear us say, get you more than 1, get you more than 5 if you have to. The key is you don't have to do them all at the same time. A recruiter is not going to call Earl and say, hey, Earl, you have not been on Prolific today. You have not been on ProductTube today. You have not been on this one, on that one. They're not going to call you. They not looking for you like that. Like now the jobs, yeah, they gonna reach out, but the side hustles, no. So if you are working a 9 to 5, and even if you don't have that 9 to 5 just yet, keep going, Queen. Keep sending that resume. Keep looking for jobs. You know, if you still searching, you know how to search for the jobs. Keep looking and searching for the jobs. But in the meantime, Mr. Bill, he coming to your house. He just left my house a couple days ago. He on his way to your house, Nick. Get you some mystery shop companies. Be like Queen Angela here. Be like Earl here. Be like Leonica here. Get you some gaming sites. Get you some survey sites. Now, I'm not saying they're going to make you rich. That's not what I'm saying. But they can pay some bills. We had a queen here, Monique. She worked for the government. When the government when it shut down, this queen was smart enough to had them eggs already lined up in her basket. So she didn't miss a beat. So she started doing the mystery shop sites. Those mystery shop sites brought in an income of over $2,000, $2K. Now, Queen, we got another queen, Queen So Right. Queen So Right, she's hitting almost $4,000 a month off of the mystery shop sites. She does, I think, like 3 or 4 sites. So y'all better get some of these good eggs. These some good old delicious sunny side up scrambled. These some good eggs, y'all. Take a look at the companies, research the companies. Every single thing here will not be for everybody because everybody's different, right? God did not make us all the same. So Tan, she likes the mystery shops outside of the house. I don't. I like telephone mystery shops. I'm good at the telephone mystery shop. I don't like going outside the house. I think I'm becoming an introvert. That's what I think. But Tan, she don't like the telephone mystery shops. She likes the shops that you can do outside the home. So Everybody don't like survey sites. We got a king. He loves the survey sites. He knows how to make an income of $1,200 a month off of branded surveys. Just at one site, he can make $1,200 a month. We had another queen. She was making, I think, $600 to $700 a month off of branded surveys. But again, everybody ain't gonna like the same thing. But I'm gonna get this information for you guys for the telephone, so you can, have these sites readily available. Take a look at them, go through them, do some research. If you don't know what they are, how to utilize them, be sure to come back and ask the questions about them. But if you have a phone, and I'm going to say this, and it might step on somebody's toes here, but I don't care nothing about that. Not saying I don't care nothing about your feelings. I'm just giving you the real information. If you have a phone, and y'all already know them phones cost $1,000+. What that iPhone, what's the new iPhone, y'all? The 17, 16, that one running what, about $2,000? There is no way in the world that I'm going to have a phone that costs that much and that phone can't make me no money. My phone, y'all listen carefully. My phone, not this exact phone, but the phone that I used to have, that phone made me $2,000 a month texting folks. So I had the Chromebook. If you got a Chromebook, you can do these side gigs and side hustles. The jobs you won't be able to do because of the Chromebook, the size of it, the gigs and the RAMs. You won't have enough of that on the Chromebook to do a work from home job. But my Chromebook, if I wasn't on the phone, I was on that Chromebook. My Chromebook made me money. You got tablets laying around the house. You got extra cell phones laying around the house. Let those electronic devices make you some money. You sitting there, you scrolling on TT every day, you're laughing at the little reels and the shorts and the videos. You helping them make money. But are you making any money? Come on now, let's make this make sense. 2026, y'all already know my motto. Well, y'all may not know, the new people don't know. But my motto for 2026 for y'all, we will not be broke. I refuse that. That BROKE, I don't like that word. I don't like it. We won't be broke. It's time to change up that mindset. We so used to, like Tan says this, we're used to thinking that we have to work a 9 to 5 and we have to have this $20 an hour, or we have to have this part-time job. But let me tell y'all something real quick. If you work for VeriFast, I'm just using them as an example. I'm not saying don't go and apply. If you work for VeriFast, I think their requirement, it may be a minimum of like 10 hours a week. Let's just say it's 10. And they're paying you $10 an hour times 10. 10 times 10 is what? That's $100 a week. But what if you can go and step in a store? This queen here, the queen that I had up on the screen that just did 25 minutes for $55. If she had done 2 shops today, y'all, let's add that up. That's $110 for less than an hour of her time. But you, on the other hand, you over here working this part-time job and you getting $100 in a week. Whereas to this queen did 2 shops and she made $110 in less than an hour. Think about what I'm saying, everybody. Time to change up that mindset. Let's change up that mindset and let's get some of these side gigs and side hustles. Because for me, I'm going to use myself as an example. If I can't get it over here, then I'm going to get it over here. I'm going to get it one way or the other. If this side hustle ain't paying me what exactly I need, then I got to piece this together. So if I can get $100 over here from, let's say, Just Play, the gaming app, but then I also have Money Time over here on this phone, I'm going to piece these phones together. And now, because I need $200. So now both of these together will bring me that $200. If it's a certain amount of money that you guys need to make or have to make, and that one job, it just ain't going to cut it. Because y'all already know, I'm pretty sure some of y'all have done research. You've seen what these companies paying, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18 an hour. And that's some of them, that's all they paying. Ain't no room for negotiation. Some of them will, but some of them will not. Especially if you don't have that experience that they want or looking for. You might can't negotiate if you ain't got it. So if they're going to pay you $15 an hour, and that's what, $600 a week minus the taxes. So 600, 612, what's the $2,400 a month? Did I add that up right? I think I added that up right. And you like, okay, this $2,400 a month minus the taxes. So let's just say roughly you getting around maybe $1,800 a month. And you know your rent $1,800. So you're gonna have to come on with something else. You might want to take a look at the side gigs and the side hustles. If Queen Angela is making $2,000 a month off of mystery shops, and she got some other little task-based sites over there, these again, you can stack these, because the key to it is, if I have a 9 to 5 and I got to work 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if y'all multitask, I'll talk about that, but that's like a whole nother entity. Some of y'all gonna catch it, some of y'all probably gonna catch it. But I get off at 5. I got time to go and do 2 mystery shops today, and those 2 mystery shops gonna make me an extra $100. I may have time to go do 2 more tomorrow. I may get another $100. So that's an extra $200 that I have made in 2 days. Added on to that 18. So now we at $2,000. That still ain't enough. I got a car note over here. So let me continue to do some more mystery shops. The weekends come, I'm off on the weekend. I got time to get an extra maybe $200 to $300 on the weekend doing the mystery shop sites. So I'm just throwing some ideas out there for you kings and queens. And now I do have the companies that you guys can do from the phone. Shannon says 100 times 30 days. Yep, that's that. Yeah, you're right. That's $3,000 a month. It is. D, check the chat, Queen. I'm dropping the links. Pretty Pat, she says, I'm listening, Carl. I'm working on being busy. God said it's time. I'm claiming this is my year. All right, girl, go ahead. We won't be broke. Amen. She says, oh, wish you IT Channel's Tan's resume. It's on this one, Queen. Just look under the live. Live. Look under the live and you'll see it. You will see it. Taz. She says, please share more jobs where you don't have to have a specific laptop. I know VeriFast is hiring, Queen. A lot of the beginner friendly, they hiring because they have those contracts with TurboTax. Those the ones that I can think of off the top of my head, Queen, that are hiring fast. Peter Pan said, I'm hustler's cold here. I have been outside working. I need to be inside now. Say the phone list. I just dropped it. And I skipped some of y'all because when I came back over here, it had jumped. Okay, Kia, she says, yep, I almost had a scare. We are finally picking up hours. Girl, I thought it was almost over. I was so stressed. I was on Prolific religiously making $100 and $150 a week. All right, girl, go ahead. God got you, Queen. So Queen Kia, she's doing Prolific, everybody, and this is a good egg. Now, you will have to go through a wait list. Everybody has to go through this. So don't freak out when you say, oh, I'm on the wait list. That's how they hire, off the wait list. Y'all get this one in the basket. New queens, kings here, 15. Don't have to jump through hoops. There's no interview. Don't need a resume. We got some people making some bank off of this one. Prolific paying car notes and insurance, and you good at it. You stay with them and you do good. You can get them $50 surveys. Rochelle said terminated. Yep, I was termed, girl. Lachey says, girl, yes, the first week of the new year, our daily hour limit was dwindling, but it's back up this week. So I've been checking my tellers. She got a lot of them too, y'all. Y'all see that right there? Queen says she got a lot. Marie, I ain't never heard of no, what is it? Anchor Cloud. Where did you get that from? And all our jobs that we post are legit, but we still say do research. And the reason why we say do research, I've had interviews, y'all, where the recruiter will say, well, what do you know about Alorica? I didn't do no research. I don't know nothing about the company. Somebody referred y'all. So you don't want to be like a deer in headlights. So that's why we say research the companies. And if you don't get them from us, still research. If you find them on Indeed, you got to research because there's a lot of scams going on. But know something about the company just in case they ask you. You want to be prepared and you don't want to be like a deer in headlights. Queen Diva said, I received an email about doing package. Work from home. I decline. Crazy stuff going on out there. Please be careful, everybody. Glad you declined, Queen. That's most definitely a scam. Kia, I am doing great, Queen. And I'm scrolling back, y'all, because I admit, because when I came back over here, y'all was in this chat. Y'all done woke me out. Okay, so y'all ready for Queen Carlina's testimony? Y'all may have seen it. I didn't see it, but congratulations, Queen. She got $1,800, y'all. Outlier, prolific, and I view it. 3 side hustles. 3. Y'all see that? 3. 1896. That's $1,900 off of 3 side hustles. Telling y'all, fill the basket up. One job is just not enough. Any given time, they could say, bye-bye. And what you gonna do? You gonna remember me saying, Carl did say I needed to have more than one job. I needed some side gigs and some side hustles. I'm telling y'all, the world is changing. Look around. You see it every day. When you cut the TV on, you cut the computer on, you go on social media. Look around, see what's going on. Groceries is high as giraffe lips. I was in the store the other day. I was talking to my dad. I said, Daddy, I literally don't have nothing in this basket. I think I had some salmon, some eggs, some orange juice, some fruit, and some water. And that lady was like $70. I'm like, lady, I ain't got nothing. It's high. Ooh, child, it is super duper high. And these prices, from what I can see, they not coming down. Seem like to me they going up. So again, everybody got to be prepared. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You got to be prepared. You up today and you down tomorrow. You may be working at a company thinking it's all good and you solidified. And I'm telling y'all, you do not want to be where I was in 2018. You get that little nice, nasty email. Yeah, the contract is over. And you may have not have known that it was a contract position. Because, of course, if you're working for Alorica, it's W-2. But behind the scenes, y'all don't know that they got a contract with one of them top telephone companies. I'm pretty sure y'all can figure it out. It's the one that begins with the letter V. They have a contract with them. If their contract is over or it ends, your job over. Unless they got some more contracts and they're going to put you on another contract. I think they got a contract with the BC folks, the insurance company, what is it? BCBS. Y'all know who it is. I think they got a contract with them. But if they pull that contract back, what you got? It's over. Y'all see this right here? Another Queen Lachey, December earnings, $3,500 so far. January, she already at $1,000, and it's only, what's today? The 13th with Outlier. Task-based site, side hustle. She didn't have to do an interview. She could work whenever she wants. When some of y'all still think, oh, them side hustles ain't paying no money. They not. I beg to differ. Because, again, some people in the chat, they only have side gigs and side hustles. That's all they have. They do not have a 9-to-5 job. If you're looking for a 9-to-5 job, I'm not saying don't go get the job. If that's what you have to have, because only you know what you need. Just like I know what I need, you know what you need. You know what your bills are. I know what my bills are. We not the same. If you need that 9-to-5, continue to send your resumes. Continue to fill out the applications. But in the meantime, Queen, you could be over here on Outlier cranking out $3,500 in a month off of this one site. I know that went over somebody's head. Say what now, Carl? What did you just say? I could be making what? Yes, you can be making 35. We got people that make more than 35. Queen Meeks is pulling in probably close to $1,000 now a week. She started out making like $800-900 a week. She probably at 1,000 now because she's determined to get her money. She's a hustler. She's determined to get her funds. This company she's been with for 3 years, Outlier. What you guys see here on the screen, I'm talking about another queen. Outlier paid her $40,000, I think in 2024. That's what I want to say. 2024, this queen made $40,000 off of one site. This one site was bringing in income for her and her family. This is a non-phone, a no interview, and a work when you want opportunity. I really don't even think you need experience. If you have it, fine. If you don't, apply anyway. What's the worst they could say is no. We've all heard no before. And congratulations, Lachey. I did put the link because I know somebody gonna ask what is Outlier. I put the link in the chat. Rochelle, can you tell me why you need to email me, Queen? I don't really answer emails. We do live streams, Queen. We don't really answer emails. It just depends on what it is. I really don't have time to. Queen Angela, thank you so much, Queen, for sharing. So Queen Angela, in the month of December, again, side gig, side hustle. Yeah, look right there on the screen. Y'all see what she made? $19.50. Some of y'all it's not gonna register today, and I get that because again, it's a lot of information being cranked out in this chat. But y'all see that right there? $19.50. $19.50 off of her side gigs and her side hustles. Congratulations, Queen. And again, Queen Angela, she does a lot of the task-based sites, mystery shop sites. Didn't need a resume for some of them. Just depends on what it is. It just depends because Outlier, Meek's tip is to send your resume for Outlier. You do have to do an assessment. You only get one chance to take the assessment. Some of them will require assessment. Some will, some won't. Again, it will depend on the company. Now, the mystery shop sites, the survey sites, those sites, they don't require a resume. They don't require an interview. So y'all let it marinate. Let it marinate. And then ask, Angela, what are you doing? You don't have to go and figure out what she's doing. Ask. The Queen does not mind helping you guys. We have a great, awesome, fantastic group of kings and queens here in the Two Chicks with the Side Hustle community, and they don't mind sharing their tips, their tricks, the companies that they are utilizing to bring in the extra income. So you just have to ask nicely. Queen Lachey, what are you doing to make this $3,500? King Earl, what are you doing to bring in this $1,100? They don't mind sharing the information with you guys. Autism Mommy, I don't think she's on here. I haven't seen her. She's one of our mods. Autism Mummy has almost 60 side gigs and side hustles, and she homeschools her children. She's right around like 57, 58 side gigs and side hustles. No 9 to 5, y'all. No 9 to 5, side gig, side hustle for her. And I think she's pulling in close to 4 a month off of them. So again, people, we want y'all to win. We want everybody here in the chat that come on the streams. We want you guys to win. So get you a 9 to 5, stack the side gigs and the side hustles. I had a lot of them back then when. Between me and Tan, we both had a lot. I would say we both had a lot. Back then, I may have had maybe 10 or 15. Tan probably had around the same. Cynthia says, I worked on a federal government contract at the Navy, and the end that I worked. Oh, you worked there during Hurricane Katrina. Okay. Shannon, you already there. You're an introvert. Sag says, I need the phone list, please. I put it in the chat. Now, if you didn't get it, I'll repost it. That's Outlier that I just dropped. Outlier is the one that you guys see up here on the screen. Queen Angela, I think she does Outlier too. And if you need to bring in some kind of income from your phone, that's the phone list. Kia said prolific saved her life, everybody. Glad to hear that, Kia. Santa said Mr. Bill already came to my house, but y'all don't worry because he is he ain't with y'all no more. Amen. We will not be broke. Melody says she received an email from somebody, y'all. Amazon recruiting team allegedly, and one from a Deco staff, and that saw my profile and that I had to text yes to apply. Wow. Now, I don't know about Amazon. I'm not. Did you fill out an application, Queen, for Amazon or a Deco? Lady Empress and Nikki for CVS, are they non-phone? I have seen some non-phone Queen on their site. Angela said, yep, former government employee and former contractor. Then ripped from onboarding FEMA. It was rough until I come from behind the bookcase and my car was repoed. She says, I got it together because I had nothing to lose. I'm glad you came from behind the bookcase, Queen. Dee said, come on, let's get it. Alexander Retail, Gig Spot has the retail that I know of. Some of the other ones may have it, but from what people have said, Gig Spot, Presto Shopper, I think they have like the jewelry shops. But I know Gig Spot, they do the Burlington and the Ross. So I would say check Gig Spot. And I just put the link for Gig Spot in the chat. If you have a phone, look at Gig Spot. Gig Spot has a lot of telephone mystery shops. And with the telephone mystery shops, you don't have to live in the cities and states that you have to call. She says, that's right. Just imagine. Nurse in New York just walked out of work. What? If there are no nurses, some of these healthcare companies are about to run the enterprise. Yep, late. You right. They leave because what else can they do? What else can they do? Carlina, she says, Ross, congrats. I don't like the project of recording. Haven't been doing it. Oh no, Carlina. Girl, easy way to do it, Carlina. Get you the I have the metal, the glasses. They got the cameras in them. And you can go right in there, girl. Nobody gonna know. They're gonna think you just wearing glasses. Because if you don't really look at them, you got to really look at them glasses to see that those glasses have the cameras on them. That's an easy way to do it. Now, they do have a cheaper version of those glasses I have seen on the TT platform. And I think Tan got she got the metal, but she got a cheaper version too from Amazon. I think she said the cheaper version was like $40. Oh, you're welcome, Angel. Pretty Patrick says, I'm getting me some egg whites. Girl, not some egg whites. The Onika says she got $7.81 on pay viewpoint, rebuilding the balance on money time. So that one is at 7 cents and $22.25 on watch and earn. Is that a new one, Leonica? Congratulations. Watch and earn. I don't know if I ever heard of that one. R. Warren, yes. Look in the chat. I'm putting them in now. I'm trying to find this big list because we got a bigger list of the mystery shops. It's like 15, I think. Yep, I got it. And some of the mystery shop companies, if they have mystery shops in your area, you can start those like right away. Gig Walk is another one. This one is on the phone. Tan has done 2 shops with Gig Walk, walking into a Walmart and recording the hot and the cold deli, and she made $25 per shop. And I think she was paid like in a couple of weeks with this one. Some of the mystery shops, the payout, it varies. I think Ellis pays monthly. Some of them do pay every 30 days. Some pay 3 to 5. Presto, they have the Insta shops. That one pays every 3 to 5. And Gig Walk, I think that one is like bi-weekly. Some of the other ones pay monthly though. And I think somebody here was looking for the field inspection one. I have it. I gotta find it, but we did a video on it. So let me go find that one. And Tan, she at work, she's shaking her basket of fries, y'all. So she about to get off, I think, though. Let me see. I got a list of companies where you can this one you can use your car, but it's not like DoorDash or Instacart or nothing like that. And I think, let me look. This one is more like the medical courier type companies. I don't know if any of you guys are looking for those types of side hustles, because you will have to go outside of the house, but good side hustle. And I'm dropping the links in the chat. So your attention to the chat. And if we got any more success stories before I give y'all this company. So I got to get over. I got to go eat. I'm hungry now. What y'all eating today? I got a salad waiting on me. These are some non-phone jobs. I'm putting them in the chat. Angela says the hospitals would have to utilize the agency nurses, although they don't want to. It's cheaper to pay the staff nurses. Oh, okay. Queen Tarika, she got a testimony. Everybody, come on up here, Queen. This Queen almost made $4 grand, $37.84 in the month of December. All right, girl. Yay! Congratulations. What was you doing, Tarika? Outside gigs and side hustles? Saying you back. Nick says she just got done onboarding with tellers. Can you give any tips on working with them and how the pay works? I can't, Queen, because I don't work for them, but I think she was asking Lachey if you can give some tips. And congrats, Queen Nikki. Congrats to you, Queen. Pretty Petra, amen. We will not be broke. Girl, yeah, them groceries is hot, child. Be eating some peanut butter and jelly. Tariq says she started with Click Worker and going to do their mystery shop. Yeah, they do got mystery shop. And one of the queens made like, what was it, 500 off of Click Worker? Not doing the mystery shop. She was doing some type of audio. She said she had to read something and just submit it and made 500. Another side hustle, everybody. Click Worker. Y'all check out Click Worker. Don't have to do an interview. You don't need a resume. I've never heard of that one, Marie. Anchor Cloud connected to Anchor Store. It came up while I was doing one of the gaming sites. Work from home, product evaluation. You just get a list of products to add descriptions to. Okay. Check on Reddit. Go to Reddit and type it in and see if you can find any reviews. But I've never heard of that one. She said, but it didn't show anything negative. I'm not sure. Hey, short lady C. How you doing today, Queen? Earl said he doing prolific because y'all leaving the money on the table, so he gonna get it all. Y'all better run and sign up for prolific. Non-phone survey site, but it's not the typical survey site because I know somebody like, I don't like surveys. It's not like that, King and Queen. Don't miss the boat because you're thinking one way and you don't know that it's not that way. So don't miss the boat. Get prolific in the basket. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. We've had people to pay car notes off of prolific, light bills off of prolific, insurance, telephone bills off of prolific. So don't miss your blessing because you're thinking that, oh, it's you against that person in the mirror. That person that you look at every day, that's what's stopping you. It's you. It's you in that mindset. Time to change it up. It's 2026. It's a new year. We left that old mindset in 25. This year, you're going to do these side gig hustles. You're going to make what Queen Angela is making, what Queen Carlina is making, what King Earl is making. You are going to be up here on this screen giving your testimony to the Two Chicks family. Speak that over yourself. I'm going to make it. I'm going to do some side gigs and side hustles. I'm going to make me $1,000+ a month. I'm going to be just like King Earl, Queen Angela, Queen Carlina. You're going to be next. It's your turn. It's 2026. So again, get prolific in the basket. You want to make some money? Get you a side gig and a side hustle. You can start today on some of them, not all of them, but some of them you can start today. Number 15 is prolific. Y'all run and sign up for prolific. And while you over here looking at the list, go to number 16 and sign up for cloud research. They just like prolific. Cynthia says, I got a text from a job saying 2 to 500 day plus bonus. It sounds like a to me. Yep. Marie says, but now I have a problem getting paid. With who, Marie? The company you just mentioned? Thank y'all for liking and sharing. Appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Laptop giveaway is tomorrow, everybody. Anio says she recommends doing the skills section in Outlier. Okay, Kia, let us know, Queen. Outlier is a good one. Yeah, be sure to get Outlier. That's a good one, y'all. Because when, like I said, when Outlier is on fire, they are on fire. You may walk away with a bag, a chunk of money, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. But again, it will depend on you and how consistent you are. Lachey says, did the onboarding in September for Tellers on project. I'm not going to say the name, Queen. Delete that. Because if you sign an NDA and you're on our lives, don't disclose the company's projects. Because I'm going to tell you right now, we know the Tellers people. They know us. So they could be on here. So just to protect you guys from, if you are with a company, let's say you work for Next Rep, Live Ops, and you're in our live, don't disclose who their clients are because they can terminate you because you signed an NDA, which is the non-disclosure, meaning that you're not going to tell who you're working for. Now, you can say the company tell us, but don't disclose their projects. A lot of the recruiters, believe it or not, they come over here and they watch these streams. So delete that, Queen, just in case somebody's in here watching. Nikki says, I asked for, but I don't believe the Queens and Queens doing Outlier were here, but I really need tips on how to profit on Outlier, Prolific, and Tellers. I have them, but do not know how to make the money. Okay. If anybody has any tips for Outlier and Prolific and Tellers and you want to share, y'all be sure to put it here in the chat. D says, hell, what's the best side gig to get $3K per month working from your phone? I don't know, D. I have no idea. Because everybody here, they do different things, Queen. So, and not saying that they're doing it from a phone. So I don't know. Now, there are some side gigs and some side hustles that people do from the phone, but they also do from the computer. Now, we did have a king here, King WG. He used to come on a lot of our live streams. He was doing branded surveys and he was making $1,200 a week. I mean, $1,200 a month from branded, $300 a week. And then he was doing Prime Opinion. I think he was getting like $400 or $500 from them. But if anybody want to share what they are doing from their phone, if you're earning $3,000 a month. Now, again, we do got people in here earning $3,000, but I don't think they're doing it from a phone. Like Outlier, you can't do that one from a phone. Oh, you haven't filled out anything, Melody? Okay. Nikki said, I didn't catch the name of the person who asked about CVS, but most of the customers support their phone-based inbound from customers asking about insurance concerns based on the few I applied for. Okay. Leonica says she got hired. All right, Queen. 2 work from home jobs and you starting a training. Okay, on the 26th. That's good. Congrats. And she said, short lady, see the paid, get paid to watch and earn is an app. Lachey, she says for Outlier, tasking is set to start the hub staff timer. I'm gonna put this up here. Thank you, Queen, for sharing the tip. Oh, that's a new one. Okay. Very fast. Minimum hours depends on the campaign. Thank you, Queen. MCI, they don't hire New Jersey. Yeah, MCI is a good one. The relaxation, she says they probably did, Queen. Holiday. Yep, the holiday. And some of the students, some of the colleges, I don't even think they've gone back to school yet. Some of them. You're welcome, Queen D. You welcome, Lady Empress. Lachey says, yes, there's still hours available for today. I did 8 hours so far. I just stopped to come pick up my son from school, but max daily hours for my assigned project is 10. Okay. Lachey said, if y'all don't get the money, she most definitely gonna get it. We got some people here. If y'all leave this good money on the table, they gonna swoop in like a vulture and pick it all up. Hey, Queen Reba. So y'all be sure. You had a sandwich today? That sounds good. You got some cabbage. That sounds good, Angela. Pot stickers. I like pot stickers. Okay, you got a taco salad. You got some vegan chili? I don't know if I ever had that, Shannon. That sounds good though. That taco salad. Oh my goodness. Short lady, see you got a shrimp boil. Oh my. Sausage and some eggs. Okay. Oh, you ate a burger, Annie, on the mystery shop? Hey, that's one way to do it, huh? Nikki says she got an offer not long ago after taking her assessment, but I could not do the training hours. Okay. You got some smothered turkey wings, some rice, and some carrot. Okay, the souffle and cornbread. That sounds good, Queen. And my little salad over here. Sure, Lacey said, are you sharing your sandwich? Sure, Lacey, I think you flirting. We're gonna make a love connection in here today. Leah said Annie's low sodium lentil. Oh yeah, I got some of Annie's. Yep, I be getting the low sodium too, cause girl, one little can with the just the regular Annie's, the sodium. I think it's like 800. I'm like, that's too much. Y'all want somebody to stroke out. Got to watch this sodium. Joanna says she got some cheeseburgers and some smothered potatoes. That sounds good. You got some chicken fajitas, girl? Oh, I love chicken fajitas. And Cynthia, you got to take that up with Google, Queen. Google put them ads on that blog like that. Not us. Reba said, good evening, Carl and Queens and Kings. Still getting some eggs. She says, awesome, Lady Tarika. And I'm going to get to this company in a second, everybody. I know y'all see y'all asking. I'm not ignoring y'all. Libby, she says, hey, we'll replay because who needs to make sure their student loans get paid? Me? Girl. Oh, you okay, Reba? Reba says she on her new tablet that she purchased with her side hustles. I'm thinking it's what you said, Queen. Lifetime lady mama got approved for prolific. All right. Go ahead, girl. Sure, Lacey, you just came back from therapy. You okay? Tarika says, thank you for December. It was Outlier, Gig, Spot, and Fetch. All right, girl. So these are the companies, everybody, that Queen Tarika almost made the $4,000. She made 3,700. Outlier, Gig, Spot, and Fetch. Those three companies. Y'all take a screenshot. I did drop the links in the chat. If you missed them, let me know. Reba says she purchased that tablet with her side hustle. All right, girl. Angel, you signed up. You on the wait list. Okay, that's good. Check the email, Queen. We've had people to get on the wait list and get off while I was streaming. That fast. That fast. It can happen. Hey, Veronica. Veronica says she's expecting her third payment from Outlier. All right now. Congrats. They said congrats to you, Lifetime. Okay, Reba. I hope you enjoy your new tablet. Reba says she got a new tablet that she got with her side hustle eggs. Hey, Amethyst. I'm sorry to hear that, Marie. Next time, Queen, don't send no money. Research first. Come to the streams and ask. Now, Wilkinson said the way I earn money on Prolific is just do as many studies that are offered and let the money add up. I cash out if I need car fare or to pay a little bill. Drea says, hey, everyone, I do prime opinion from my phone while I'm at work. Okay. Thank you, Drea. I'm sure later to see you finna start watching some videos. Amethyst says, I just got in with Prolific, frustrated though, said I'm using a VPN or proxy. Somebody had a solution to that, Queen. I don't remember. Somebody help Amethyst out if y'all got the solution. I can't remember what they said, Queen. But it happened to several people here. And all the gigs that I do are computer or outside the home. I view it on the phone, but some tasks was uncomfortable for me. I don't go in anyone's backyard to take pictures. Okay, I understand that, Queen. Reba, you eat some broccoli, some baked potatoes, and some fish. Okay, now. Yep, sure. Like, see you flirting with Earl. I said we about to make a love connection. MBG said this real live or it's a fake live? It's fake. Earl said that sandwich long gone. You switching to Appen? Okay. Amethyst said, we talking some food. I'm about to get together these loaded sweet potatoes, ground beef, beans, peppers, and onions. Oh, the neuropathy. Okay. Reba says, I did. I'm excited. I got all of them using it on the computer and on my phone. You still on the wait list, Queen? How long have you been on the wait list for Prolific? They got some good ones, Earl. Earl said CrowdGen got some good paying projects now, y'all. He gonna get all the money. If y'all don't get it, that's another side hustle. So this is what Queen Angela said. Thank you. Oh, you doing the gig, Empress? You doing Poplin? Okay. Congrats. Yep, that's a laundry service. It's a lot of them. Poplin Hamper is another good one. You paid the water bill. Reba said she paid the water bill. She bought some outfits, got a new wig. She got some few groceries. She said the groceries was higher than her clothes. Angela says, Earl, I took all the apping. Laugh out loud. It's so funny. You mean you just signed up for Prolific? Okay. I'm finna go get this job. Now I've been on her for 2. I was not trying to stay on her for 2 hours. I had in my mind, I said, I'm gonna come on here, I'm gonna do an hour and I'm gonna get off. It's y'all fault. I'm on here for 2 hours. Okay, everybody. So believe it or not, the company is, y'all ready? Drum roll. Prolific. Prolific now has those AI remote jobs. So I'm going to put the link here. Y'all run and check them out. They got quite a few. And they also hire in other countries. So if you know somebody living in one of the countries they have listed, y'all be sure to share the information. Thank you, Kia. I appreciate y'all so much as well. Oh, okay. Okay, Lady Emperor. Yeah, Poplin is a good one. I don't know if you were here, but we had a king here. I hadn't seen him in a while, but he was doing Poplin. Couldn't find a job in California, started doing Poplin. He said he was making really good money with Poplin. So yeah, I think that's a good one. Good side hustle, I would say. Tarika, I don't know about CrowdGen. I ain't never heard nobody say. Do they have a support system? If they got a support, I would say maybe reach out to support. I ain't heard nobody say anything about that one. Hey, Blessed Stone. Any else says, Lady Empress, do you do Poplin at home using your equipment or do you go to a laundromat? I don't know if she was actually doing it, Enio. She said she was recommending it to somebody. So I'm not sure. Thank you, Reba. I appreciate you as well. Taylor says, yes, Prolific sent me an email about out the wait list, but gave me the location VPN message when completing the profile. My VPN is not on, so I'm stuck. So take a look, Taylor, at the screen and see what the queen suggested. CJ, yep, Poplin. It's one of the companies where you wash other people's laundry. So if you are not phobic to that, because some people like, I ain't touching nobody else, dirty clothes. I would say check them out. I think I got a list somewhere of, let me see. I think I got a link or list or something somewhere with other laundry companies on it, because there's quite a few of them, quite a few companies now. First it was like one or two, but I've seen several companies pop up on the radar. Let me see. So I got a few. Hamper is another one. And I guess if you live in the area where, I know California, one of our kings, he was out in California. He said he couldn't find a remote job. So he started doing Popland, and he said he was making some really good money. I don't know how well they work in every city or every state, but I guess if you live in a big city or a big state, it may work well for you. So this is what I suggest, Lachey. If you tired of waiting, Queen, new email, different Wi-Fi. Go use somebody else's Wi-Fi, not the same Wi-Fi, not the same email. Go to McDonald's, Starbucks, Walmart, Target, or whoever has the free Wi-Fi and re-sign up. Just use a different email. Do you on the wait list? Okay. Emma said, y'all about to snatch my prolifics. I better get my tech situated quick. Yeah, they said prolific been on fire lately. We've heard several people say that, Queen. So yeah, hurry up and get that VPN. I don't know why they doing people like that. I'm not sure, but other people have ran into that same issue. So it does happen. Thank you, Leonica. Yep, it does happen. I don't know why. I don't know if other people, not our people, are actually using a VPN, so they just flagging everybody. I really don't know. Because of course people do use the VPN, but I'm not saying our people are doing it. So this is what Queen Ayana said, everybody. That's the tip she's giving on Prolific. If you're running into that VPN issue, this is what the Queen did. She had the same issue. Pretty Patrick, you starting today, girl? Okay. All right. Well, y'all, I guess I'm finna get off of here and go eat my salad. It's calling my name. I got these cold salad while y'all over there eating taco salad and baked potatoes and steak and shrimp boil. Short lady C. I want a shrimp boil. I ain't had a shrimp boil in, I think, since like last summer. It's been a minute. But y'all check out those AI positions on Prolific. And I did post the link in the chat. Don't forget to like and share. Somebody's going to get the laptop. I got it right here. Earl was the laptop winner from last night. And somebody's going to win tomorrow. Another one is going out tomorrow on the live stream. But I think tomorrow it will be a queen. A queen is going to win tomorrow, everybody. So y'all be sure to come back and join us. We will be live. Like I said, I might do an early live. I don't know yet, but I might. But if not, we'll be on here tomorrow night. And then I think Sunday, we're going to give away another one. So if you don't win tomorrow, you still got a chance to win Sunday. Thank you, Unblessed Stone. Have a great evening. Your handshake is another good one. You got to go to the next one, Reba. The vegan, I got to try the vegan chili. I never tried that. I got to try it. I got some chili here, but it's not, it's the anise in the can. It's not vegan. But I want to try the vegan chili. Oh, you waiting on handshake Earl to approve you? I wonder how long does it take? Thank you, Tam. Thank y'all so much for joining, and I will catch everybody in the next live stream. Oh, really, Pretty Hair? That's good, girl. That's a blessing. Pretty Hair said she was banned from Prolific, but now they are giving her a chance to participate again. All right, thank God for that blessing, Queen. That door opened back up. Enjoy my salad. Thank you, Ayana. I'm gonna try. I'm on a diet. Got to get this weight off of me. Yep, it was on Prolific, Cynthia. That's what she mentioned. Yes, ma'am. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. I will catch y'all on tomorrow's live stream. Make sure y'all like and share this video. Peace.